Boys and girls, how are we all this evening? It is your favourite host, hopefully, of course, why not? It's I, the one and only Ginger Boy, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Monday. We are so glad to be back, and it literally does feel like it's been longer than a week, to be honest. The week's gone quite slow. But yeah, it does feel like it's been longer than a week, and it's good to be back on the game again. Hopefully you can join us and pop in and say a quick hello. So with us this evening, we have got the ever so fantastic, the ever so fabulous, and occasionally a little bit flirty, 5-star 85.
Woohoo!
And the ever so amazing, he's not made of adamantium, and he sometimes is quite awesome, Adam. He will be with us a bit later on. He is just getting himself sorted and ready, so he will be with us later on this evening. So yes, welcome, one and all. Sorry, I thought you were going to say something.
No, I keep getting shit and things, so I'm just trying not to scream anymore.
I thought we was kind of had a little bit of a pause then. I thought, she's saying something. So we are starting off this evening. Hopefully you've seen a nice little sneak preview of what's going to be going on, but I'm actually starting off this evening just at my nice little storage silo for my bamboo farm, which I've not really been over it that much, to be honest. I popped over a bit of my armour back on, I suppose, because it's probably night time, isn't it?
No.
Oh no, it's not. Woohoo, sweet. So yeah, I'm just at my bamboo farm, which, yeah, I've not done a lot over it. I've been busy working on a few other bits and pieces which have taken quite a long time, so I've not really had much chance to do anything with that. And same as my my melon and pumpkin farm, quad farm. So it's obviously 9x9 grid with a patch of water in the middle, and I've just put 4 of them together. I've not really farmed this that much, to be honest. I do love it though. I think it's really awesome, and it creates lag as well. So if you do create one of these on the PlayStation, be advised that it will lag the system when you activate it. Only briefly though, only slightly briefly, like that. See, it does cause a bit of a lag spike, but I mean, you know, that's what we love. If you're not lagging the game, you're not building your farm big enough. That's what I like to say. As it says this evening, weirdly though, this is the only farm that I've got that actually does produce. Well, technically it's not. That's actually a lie, because the gold farm over yonder does produce lag, but it only produces lag up by the nether portals. Down on the ground you don't get anything. It's just when you fly by the nether portals it produces a lot of lag. But then there's 40 nether portals up there, so I mean that's it's going to cause issues. You know, it's a PlayStation, not a PC. Can't handle this nonsense, and I'm just going to convert all this into bone meal because I don't really want to put it anywhere. So let's just get rid of that pumpkin, and yeah, we'll just chuck them in there for now. Don't really need them. And of course the wood farm, which I've been doing some bits and pieces with, and get myself some wood stockpiled up ready. And yeah, there's the gold farm that produces a bit of lag. I wonder if I can. No. I'm going for a phase where I just cannot elytra off the ground. I'm epically failing with my elytra. Let's try and get up that way a bit. Are we up near it? Yeah, that should do. That should be enough. So yeah, it does lag a bit when you go through there, but like I say, there's 40 nether portals, so it's a brief bit of lag up that end. But I mean, it is a cool farm. As you can see, there's a lot of pigmen in there. This is on easy. If I set it to hard, it actually produces a lot more pigmen than it currently has. But it does the job. It does what is needed. But anywho, let's crack on, shall we? Without any more doo-doos, let's crack on. Am I going the right way? Oh yeah, there we go. I kind of got myself confused and lost for a bit then. So we are here by my base, and I've been doing some hunting for slimes, and I decided that I want to build a slime farm. I built one of these before on another world that I had, so I thought I'd build it again, and I'm actually going to build it bigger, kind of, but I've made a massive mistake, and I haven't built it quite big enough. The platforms were actually wider, the previous one that I built, than what this one's going to be. They're going to be smaller platforms, so that's going to be interesting to see how it pans out. So I may have to rejig it around again. But we'll see. And I can actually build it bigger than the last one because of where it is actually located. What's going on down there? Oh, dear Lord. These wandering villagers. Honest to God.
Good.
Oh, do you know what? The wandering villager gets right on my nerves. He really does. They're useless. Yeah, him and his llamas, they just come over to the boat and then they'll I'll be sitting in the sort of captain's quarters thing, and then you'll just see a llama bouncing past the window because he's just chucked it off the side.
Yeah, there's llamas literally everywhere.
Everywhere. Absolute nightmare. So I hope you've all had a nice weekend. I hope it's not been too bad weather-wise where you guys are. It's been absolutely throwing it down of rain here for the last week, pretty much. We've had some severe floods and everything. It's been really bad, and it's actually kind of raining, but it was raining earlier. It's not. I think it's actually stopped now. So yeah, I've actually cleared all of this out, apart from obviously that bit there, which I'm not sure where I'm going to go with that just yet. But I've cleared all of this area out, and I did start off by doing it by hand, and I got about probably 10-15 layers down maybe, and decided that it wasn't for me. It was just too much, and it was going to take too long to go all the way down there. So I built a couple of TNT machines and just TNT'd it out. And I'd like to say that that's the end of that story, but it's not, because there is a story to the story. So I built 4 TNT, well I wanted to build 4 TNT machines to try and clear it out, because the TNT one I put in the middle just cleared like a bit of a small patch in the middle. I'll go about you. And you, 1 second. Yeah, you get 1 second, just bear with me. Slime's already. Come on. Very excited to see me. Yes, I'm back, I know. Hello. I knight you, Sir Slime. I knight you, Madam Slime, and I knight you, Prince Slime, and you are Princess Slime? I don't know. Where was I? Yeah, so I built some TNT machines up the top, and I put one on that side, and then I put one on this side, and there wasn't enough distance to run the two, so I had to run one at a time. So I ran this one, and it went as far as it would go. So then I disassembled it and started to run this one. However, when I ran this one, I forgot to clear the platform that I'd pillared up to get to the top, and the TNT kind of landed on the platform and kind of blew up, which then blew up the TNT in the machine, which then blew up where I was standing, which then meant I had to try and alight from my way down so I didn't die, and I flew full speed into the wall and died. And then when I went to come back and get my stuff, I fell quite far and died again. So it was yeah, but I can laugh at it now. At the time I definitely wasn't laughing. I definitely wasn't laughing at the time, but I can laugh about it now. It was so frustrating. So yeah, there is a little preview video, a little sneak peek video of me doing some clearing out earlier, and I had 2 TNT machines that were, I think I did put them back over that, so yeah, I did put them, no I didn't, I put them this side, and they actually worked. And it's so nerve-wracking when you're working with TNT machines that they're going to go wrong, and the TNT is going to rest somewhere and it's going to blow your machine up or kill you. That's always a panic, but luckily they did the job, so all I had to do was go back in and fill out all the walls and make sure it's all looking good. These holes here is actually an abandoned mine shaft. There's an abandoned mine shaft down there which I found as I was blowing up stuff, so yeah, pretty impressed with that. I've got my gear ready. We need them first. We'll take the magmas and we'll do them, and I'm going to need the mine carts, and do you know what, I'm just going to take that with me, and not that one. I've got my track in the minecart one, haven't I? That's just that one. I might take that with the chests as well. Go on, we'll take that one, and we'll take one of them. So yeah, I've been preparing this all earlier, and I've got 2 shulker boxes of stone slabs for the platforms. I've also got, in one of these shulker boxes, there is 10 stacks of torches. because I'm hoping to goodness that I've got enough torches. Now,
Oh yeah, I'm the bad one with torches. Yeah.
well, I need the torches for the platforms in this because if slimes will spawn in light level. Well, I think it's spawning actually light level to be honest, but mobs will spawn below 7. So if I can keep the light level above 7, I can make it so that only slimes spawn on this farm. So I won't get any zombies and I won't get any spiders or creepers or anything like that. So it just means I'll get slimes, which means obviously I'll get more slime drops, slime balls and stuff. So I need a load of torches because I've got to light up every platform and there's going to be a lot of platforms in here. Which is going to be fun. Now, there's various ways that you can build yourself a slime farm. One of the ways is to use golems in the sides, so that the slimes are attracted to the golems, they head towards them and then they fall down and die. Either take full damage or land on magma blocks and take damage and die. Or, you can do it without the golems, which I've done previously, and it works just as fine without golems. So, that is what we're going for today, is we're going for the one without golems. I've left my toolbox up there and I've only got my bending hoop. Alright, let's find out which way the track goes so we can see where we're going with it. We've got torches in there. Right, which way are we going? That way, cool. So, this is going to... Oh no, that's going to be 10 wide, isn't it? Yeah, I've remade this too small. I really have. That's not good. That is not good. Hey, welcome Mr. Chinese Taco. Indeed, Minecraft Monday. Mr. Frags, Mr. Chinese Taco, Mr...
Yeah, who's he today?
Yeah. Well, he's oh, poop, I forgot about that. He's Chinese Taco, so I think we should stay calling him Chinese Taco, maybe? I don't know. Is that 3? That is 3. Should I do 2? 2's not really wide enough, is that? It's going to be quite... Do you know what? I'm going to do it as 2. Yeah, I'm going to do it as 2 and hope for the best. Just to give me more spawning spaces, because otherwise I'm going to be shy on spawning spaces. Oh, you're sleeping in the bed, you bugger. He's on the bus and you're watching us. That's no fuss.
No.
I can't think of any more. I can't think of any more. He's on the bus watching us without a fuss. Brilliant. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Are you on the bus on your way home, I take it, or are you on your way out somewhere? Welcome back as well, because it's always good to see you. Right, let's... actually, I'll keep my silk touch, because we'll be alright for now. You gotta get off from it. Make sure you don't miss your stop. That won't be good. Ah, he's on his way home. You had a good day at school, college, or wherever you've been? Yeah, we're going to have to try... I think the big slimes are going to be far too big for 2 blocks wide. So this may not work out quite as I intend. My day's been really, really good, thank you. How's your day, 5-star? Taco's asking how our day was.
My day has been really good too. I went shopping this morning to get all our food stuff for the week. And then... Yes, and then we have been very, very busy these past few days. I can tell you that for nothing. Very, very busy. Like
Very.
one day.
Yes, they've been working on a little something, which I've actually... Well, all right, that's... I mean, they're taking far too long on it, to be honest. I mean, I'd have had it finished by now, but you know. No, I've seen what they're working on, and it's fantastic. It really is. No worries, Mr. Taco. You make sure you get off the bus and don't miss your stop. Yeah, it is ridiculously huge, but it's awesome. It looks so good.
It's improved even from when you seen it yesterday.
Really?
Mhm.
Wow.
The things that we have completed on it today are they're just phenomenal.
Next level stuff.
I mean, yeah, not to be cryptic on her, but there's a bit on it that Gaz got me to do, and I was totally confused as to what was supposed to be until I was stood looking at it for ages, going, I don't get it. What's it
Yeah.
supposed to be? And then I zoomed out because he was like zoom out a bit, so I zoomed out a bit and I seen it, and oh my god.
It's brilliant. No, like that, innit? Because you look at it and you're like, I really don't get what this is. You start doing it and it isn't until you sort of stand back from it and look at it and you go, oh wow, that's so good.
Yeah. It's definitely one of those where it's like, oh yeah, I see it now. I get you. I'm with you.
Oh, I'm with you now. Right, I need to go. That's got to go there, so that's got to go there, so I've got to go down one more, haven't I? Yes.
But yeah, it's definitely something that will maybe give a sneaky walk around maybe in a couple of days, maybe? No? You want to leave it till the very end, do you? Guys says he's going to leave it till the very end, you guys pause.
I'm going to leave it right till the end. That's just not good. It's teasing.
You might put out a little sneaky photo on our social medias so people just have a look there, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea. Don't give away too much. Just a cheeky little picture.
Teaser.
Right. So that is where that's going to go. So that's fine. That needs to be there like that. So that is fine, and that is only 2 blocks below, and I've dug 3 blocks below because I'm stupid, of course. So I need to put all of that back on. Mind you, though, I can. Yeah, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of them, like that, and then. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that iron there. I don't particularly. I know, leaving iron's a bit of a punishable offence, but I just wanted to leave. I wanted to leave this a bit au naturel. Right, so that's
digging for it, and you're leaving it alone. I don't understand that.
what have I done there? Do you know what? I've just built the one side of this, and I had no issues with it. This side, I can't work out what I'm doing. I'm having one of them days again, I think.
Oh no.
And I need some normal rail as well, don't I? Because it needs to turn corners, so I'll take some normal rail. This will all make sense, ladies and gents, very, very soon. This is going to be the... oh, I've done it the wrong way around, haven't I? I'm going to put that there, and that's got to go this way. 2, 3, 4, 5 there. This is going to be the minecart collection system for the slimes. So what's going to happen is the slimes are going to ever so kindly walk off the edge, and they're going to land on magma blocks, which will be on top of this area here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put that one there. And there'll be hopper minecarts running along here, not normal minecarts, which I actually just have normal minecarts because silly. They're going to run along there, and that will then offload it into a collection system, which will then spit it into some chests for me. So that will go there like that, and that's there like that. That's got to go back a bit more because that needs to go into a collection and then into an unloading system, and actually, I'll run it from this side. I will run it from this side. This will be the side. Yeah, I'm going to run it from that one.
This is why I don't go digging anywhere. This is exactly why.
Run it from that one, which will go there because of skeletons.
Skeletons, zombies, you name it.
Creepers.
Oh no, there's more than one.
So you got to light the area up. Right, yeah, that's going to be there, and then that's going to be hopper minecart along there, and then this will be on top of here. This is going to be magma blocks. So the slimes will come all the way down here. They will land on these magma blocks because the platforms are going to be built big enough so that they can't do anything butt land on these magma blocks. And then they're going to take damage and they're going to die. And we can collect all of their goodness. And then I'm going to build a collection system, or an unloading system there, so it just unloads. Hey, there he is.
Little flaming time too.
Sorry guys.
Phone volume, please.
Yes, I know, I'm turning it down.
Did you have a nice bath?
Yeah, it was nice after the day at work.
I always moan about work, don't I?
Always moans about work, every time. Moan. He's never happy. Right, I need to go to that water stream now, which is going to be a nuisance because I need to find a way down
For
here.
goodness sake.
Well, one member of staff down, one goes on holiday after tomorrow. Try and prepare ourselves for only being 2 of us for 2 weeks.
I'm sure you can handle it, you're a superstar.
Have a go. But on the upside, one of them is off due to having a baby over the weekend, so...
Oh, congratulations to him. I bet that was painful.
So yeah, I'm sure I said it was a baby boy that they were having a comment. We did mention a couple of months ago what it was having.
As long as it's a healthy baby, that's what's important.
Yeah,
As long as the baby's
I
healthy.
think there was a bit worried because we had to go to hospital a couple of times because I think his partner's blood pressure was kept getting dead high.
Oh, blimey. That's never a good thing.
Probably his fault.
It always is. It always is. Alright, I'm going to do what I forgot to do.
Apparently the baby wasn't due for another, I think it's another fortnight, so I think they might have
Induced early.
brought it forward. Yeah, but he's off for 2 weeks now, so that's 2 weeks he's got with his newborn. So I'm sure he'll be loving that. No work.
Yeah, no sleep either.
Yeah,
Yeah, newborn is... people's like, oh yeah, no, you got 2 weeks off, that'd be awesome. It's not 2 weeks off, it's I mean, it's 2 weeks after you're spending it with your child, but the first 2 weeks you're just not sleeping, and it depends on how the baby is. Obviously sometimes they can be quite placid babies and they don't sort of tend to sort of cry too much, but normally at that age they're quite regular for a feed, for a change and stuff. Yeah. Quite when they're younger,
my
loud when they're
baby-
older.
Yeah, he slept. He was a really good sleeper. From coming out of hospital, slept all through. People were like, oh, what an amazing baby you have. And now look at him.
He's even more amazing now, isn't he?
That's exactly where I was going with that.
What side am I unloading that one? Yeah, I'm totally forgetting. So I've prepared the area, got all the resources, haven't actually worked out where I'm putting a single thing. Right, I'm going to prep it that side so I can run through this wall because I can't run underneath there. So I'm going to run
I
a
might be getting myself lost by the way, just so
unloader.
what's happening.
That's okay because I'm at the bottom of my pit, so I can't really
There's a zombie
sleep.
villager attacking me. Awesome.
But make sure he doesn't kill you.
Yeah.
So I'll unload that on that one as well.
Yeah, could you imagine how I'm coming in here for my stuff? No.
And then, yeah, we'll unload that side, so this will stop about there. That's going to unload on this side, so I want space down there for a hopper. That's the end, that's going to be there. We're going to need a hopper there to unload it into, and that one's going to stop on this there. So if we... Oh, I'm all out of my powered rail. I am. Okay, so if I put you there and there for now, and then we put you there and there, that's the end one. We want you to go probably one under to there like that. Super duper. So I need to get this bit under here in first because that that's going to go to there, isn't it? Yeah, because this is going to be the unloading system. So once I've built all the unloading system, that's going to be covered over in magma. Now, my only concern is that the big ones are going to really struggle to get onto there. I mean, they should get on there. We'll soon see. So yeah, that's going to be... my only concern is that the big ones aren't going to get onto there too much. So, but I need to get this bit built in first, then I need to build the unloading system, although I'm probably going to tunnel down, because I'm going to have both the unloaders meet in the middle, and then maybe like a glass tube up the side there, so behind a bit of glass, and it'll be there, and it'll shoot up an item elevator into bulk storage at the top, because this thing will produce a ridiculous amount. Reason why I can build this so far down is because I'm on a swamp, so the slime chunk is actually in a swamp biome as well, so slimes will spawn on the surface, so I can actually build this at, we're at Y16 here, so I can take this all the way up to Y50, I've got to think Y59, and they'll still spawn, so that's always always handy to do. So that's the bottom bit done. Where's my slab box? There, I've got too much rubbish. Right, they need to go back into... They can go back in there for a minute. Because I haven't got any hoppers yet anyway, so... That can go in there as well. Okay, passa. Did you nearly die?
I did nearly die.
Let's get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. I'll keep them.
Because we're doing creative, obviously with build, guys put my volume off so that I wasn't getting annoyed with the digging out and putting in. And now if anything comes up behind me, I'm scuppered because...
Just forget that your volume's off.
Yeah.
Creepers are a bugger for that. They as the name suggests, they literally creep. So it's really awkward. Right, so that's there. So that is 1, 2.5. And there we go. And this is going to be the next platform just there. Oh, poop. Forgot about the hole there. Probably should have built this bit first, but no. So these are the platforms that we're going to have. So they are 2.5 blocks apart. So 1, 2.5. Obviously using slabs for the half. And that will allow us to get the bigger slimes spawning in. Now it will allow other mobs spawning in as well. Oh, that's me walking on the platform, isn't it? Yeah, we will get other mobs spawning in as well, but that is why we're going to light all of these platforms up, so that there is no way another mob can spawn, and only slimes can spawn because they can spawn regardless of light level. Poop. And I have a really sneaky suspicion, even though I've spent many hours getting these slabs prepared, I've got a sneaky suspicion that I don't have enough, and that 2 shulker boxes isn't going to be enough. I mean, I really hope it is. That's like, what, 54 stacks? So that should be plenty. Yeah, famous last words. I was trying to calculate how many, because I think I worked out on a 14 by 14, but it's actually 12 by 14. Because it's, no it's not, it's 12 by 16. It's 12 by 16, so yeah, my calculation's wrong anyway. Totally wrong. But I worked out on a 14 by 14, but I'm not doing it as a square, so there's platforms either side that they're going to fall off and land down the bottom. So I worked it out on a 14 by 14, and it's actually a 12 by 14, so it should work out right. And I worked it out to something like 900 slabs, give or take. I think it worked out as about 45 stacks, something like that. So it should I say that very gingerly. It should be fine. Literally, very gingerly, because, you know, ginger boy. should work out fine. So it's going to be a nice, nice chilled out episode with nothing too manic going on. My end at least. I think 5 star sounds like she's having kittens. Right. That can disappear. I need to get some torches down. We need to make sure this is lit. And I don't mean that in the street sense of the word, or the urban sense of the word, however you want to describe it. This just needs to be... That should be plenty of torches. We'll stick one there just on the safe side, and one there, and that should be it. Plenty. The one thing I didn't bring, scaffolding. Why didn't I bring scaffolding? Scaffolding would have been a brilliant shout, because I could have got right up there. Oh, where did I put my stuff now? 18 more, that would be the one.
How long has it been dark for? Anybody know?
A little while now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just started to rain.
It's full on that. Do you know you should go fishing when it rains? You get an increased chance of catching fish when it rains. Do you know what, I might actually build that as that. There we go, and then make sure I don't put that over there, and we'll be sorted. If we go like that, and then like that. I don't actually need them that close, to be honest. I could probably get away with not having them like that. They only need to be every 7 blocks. So, alright, let's see if we can work this out then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. That theoretically should mean that this is 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. This is a light level 9 there. I don't trust that. All I can hear is him going 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Placing the torches the right amount of space. We'll put them on the wall. I'm trying to do my melon and pumpkin farm.
Trying to get your melon and pumpkin farm on the go.
Yes, it's what I've done one of them designs, but half of it's pumpkin, half of it's melon.
Best way is alternate it. So have...
one melon, one pumpkin. Like down the row.
Yeah, so have a row of melons and then have a row of pumpkins. You don't want to have the same fruit diagonally next to each other, because it slows the growth rate down. You want to make sure that you've got... Like where you've got, because you'll have a melon, and then you'll have a space where it can grow, and then the next one will be a melon, and then a space where it can grow, then a melon, like melon seed. But if you've got a melon, and then on the next diagonal opposite on the checkerboard pattern, if you've got another melon there, it will slow the growth rate down. The design that I use, which I did show just at the beginning of the video, I don't know if you caught it or not. That one's yeah, it's probably the most efficient design. In terms of growth speed, you won't always fill up every single slot, but it'll grow really quick. I mean, that thing produces plenty of melons and pumpkins for me. Yeah, I've done that so I don't kind of fall off, but it's 2.5 blocks high, and I'm like 2 blocks high.
Right, no, I need to spend my way back.
Get yourself some scaffolding. Just dig your way up.
I'll find my way out. There's a big tunnel back there, but I just need to find my way back to my cabin.
I got myself a bit lost earlier because all these mine shafts around. I decided that I'd light up the mine shaft just to stop mobs from spawning in there, just so I can increase my rates better on the slime farm. And you know what the mine shafts are like. You go down this tunnel, around this corner, around that corner, and then you kind of look back and you're like, which way have I come? It all looks the same. It was like for about an hour I was there walking around going, I don't know, have I been this way? I literally was walking around in circles, or squares technically. And yeah, it was just, it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun at all.
That's mental. I've come in a few distance then, underneath. Because I've come around the back of there, I'm sure. Yeah, 'cause that's my house there. That's a bit crazy.
It's, do you know, it's really surprising sometimes when you go mining and then you go digging all the way around and that, and then you come up and you find that you're not too far from the entrance hole where you went in. Like if you make a new way up and that, and you find you're not too far from the entrance hole, and you just think, well, surely I went further than that. Platform 2 done.
No, I'm far away from where I went in, but I'm like, I can see where my house is, so that's good.
That's always a bonus.
Yeah, I came up at the top of the hill and I was like, there it is, see, I knew there was a reason I made a tower.
Who didn't get lost?
That's exactly it.
No one got on that side. 5, 6, 7.
No, I'm not pumpkin, no, I'm not pumpkin. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right, please tell me I've got the one that's got my torches in it. I bet I haven't. B, I have. I'll take 2 of them. And while we're here, we'll get some more of these smooth stone, because we need some more smooth stone. Let's chuck all of that in there, 'cause we don't need that anymore for a moment. We don't need the water bucket. We need the torches. We'll keep it. We don't need the redstone torch just yet. And get these platforms built and get them sorted out and ready. Right, so they're going there. I'm going to put you on that one and you on that one. There'll be one over in that corner. I'm going to put one there. I'm going to put one there. And put one there, and we'll put one about there as well, just to make sure that it's properly lit up, and then we go to the next one. So these farms are very most farms on Minecraft are very repetitive to build. I don't know, I'll put that one down there. They're quite a case of just building your spawning platforms, and then you build the next platform, the next platform, the next platform. So they are quite repetitive, but this thing, once it's up and running, once it's fully operational, will be phenomenal. And even though it's quite high up at the top, I can actually still see the mob spawning down the bottom. So I was getting quite a lot of big chunks spawning, which is good because it means I'm not outside the render distance, or the draw rate of the draw distance, sorry, of PlayStation, which is interesting to know, because I was have to try and AFK somewhere in the middle, and that would just be a nuisance. Now I've not lit everything up on this one, so if you want to make a super efficient farm, then you need to light. On PC it's 128 block radius. I don't think it's the same on PlayStation. I think it's a lot less than that. I think it's only about 32 blocks, something like that. I don't know if mobs stay spawned, but they're not drawn in, so they're not rendered, so they may still say spawned. I've not actually confirmed it. I may be wrong. It could still be. It's 128 block or 127 block despawn radius. Either way, you need to clear out a massive area all around where your farm is if you want to make it more efficient. Because the mob cap on PlayStation is a lot lower than it is on the PC. But as I say, I've built one of these before, and I didn't clear out. Well, we didn't. Me and the person who built it, we didn't clear out an area. We actually built it in somebody's base, right at the bottom of their base. They had some there's some tunnels that they dug out, and we decided we'd build it because we haven't built one before. And yeah, I mean, we ended up with like a 2 double chest full of slime balls.
That's a lot of slime.
It is. It really is. I mean, for what we were using it for, considering we were the only people on the world that were doing redstone builds, so we were the only ones that really needed it. It was like quite a lot of slime balls. So, yeah, it's I can actually put that in there. Oh, have you just... Where have you gone? Where's that going? What's going on underneath there? That's no good. We've got thunder and lightning, people.
Yeah. I'm getting back into the trading hall.
Watch out for zombie villagers.
I will.
Right. So we'll do that. We'll have 3 and 3. That sounds good. There we go. Superb. Yeah, so being in the swamp, the vines are growing down the walls, which make it look really cool. And hopefully I've done this right, and I haven't put this. I've done this right, haven't I? Yes, I have. There's my side. So yeah, I am concerned that the big slimes won't fit down this bit. I hope they do, because if they don't, I'm going to have to take the whole thing down and start again. And I don't want to do that. Do you know what? Actually, if I put that into that corner, I can make that 2 wide, can't I? And then we can get the torch in the corner there like that, so this one's lit. And then we can do that one, because that one is super duper. There we go. I know what I'm doing now. Bump. And bump. And bump. And bump. 3, 4, 5. 7, 2, 3. Excuse me. Yep. And then that one will be around about there, I think is. No, that's a bit too close. It wasn't there. It was a bit further away, wasn't it? What's this one? That was it there. There we go. One there, and we put one there. Put one there. And then we'll put one there just to be on the safe side. And on to the next one. 3 down. Like 15 more to go or something. Oh, I put the wrong one. Oh no, that's not good. Poop. Pooper scoop. And that's going to have to go there like that. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to leave the vines in because they're my way in and out, which is pretty cool. I have got a load of decoration stuff to do as well, but I just thought, you know what? I'd done the train station last week and I finished off. Oh, I say I finished off. I progressed and got the next part in, and then ran out of materials, and I was just like, I just can't even. The train station has been a pain.
Anyone near the trading hall to do with the open hand?
I'm near my base, so that's definitely not me there.
There's a creeper literally outside the door. I've just gone to go out and he was stood right in front of the door, and I don't want him to, like, as soon as I try and get out, blow anything up.
You do get a second or two to get a good distance away from the creeper. There's a very small chance that you can run past it without it blowing up. A very small chance, because I've tried it before and sometimes he just goes boom. However, if you
don't want to risk it.
if you hit him and then hit him again really quickly, if you've got a good sword. Oh, poop. So if you've got a good sword, you can hit him twice before he'll blow. You can actually hit him twice before he actually blows up, which is
yeah.
always good.
I went to the door and he was just there looking at me through the glass pane in the door. Yeah, I can't get out.
It's just standing there watching you like, hi.
Yeah, I went right to the back of the trade hall and he moved to the left side of the door. So, yeah, if I try and get out there and I don't get out quick enough, he's going to blow a hole in it.
Oh, I can get there.
So I'd best try and ask for someone just in case I need to lower him away.
Poop. I should have just left that in, shouldn't I? Right, so that one's done. I haven't seen anyone spawning yet, which is a bit of a concern. Like, slimes were spawning along here, and they're now not. So, you know, it's a bit of a worry.
No, but
Yeah. Dunk, 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 dunk. Sorted. Done. And one there. And no, you don't go there, dear. You go there. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 7. I think it's that one. It's that one. It's close enough. 3 blocks away. One there. One there. One there. One there. I think I might need one in the middle, to be honest. Just to be on the safe side, because it does look a bit dark in that middle bit. I will stick one on this side as well.
yeah, awesome. There we go. No, I've got some somewhere.
Yes, that'll do it. And on to the next one. It doesn't take long at all to do this, really. I mean, once you've got the area cleared out, clearing out an area for it is probably the longest. That's the bit that takes the most time. Which is why I put in some TNT bombers and done it, because, yeah, digging all of this out would have taken me a lot longer than it actually did take. TNT bombers for the win every day of the week.
What's on a Sunday?
Saturday, not on the Saturday, because that's the day I died, I think. They're great things to build. If you're clearing out a big area, it just takes all of the effort out of doing it. It will blow it all up, and then all you got to do is like tidy the air up a little bit if you want to tidy it up. They are brilliant, but it's so nerve-wracking when you activate it because it's TNT, and if you're doing survival and you've done it wrong, then you're in trouble. When I built my first wood farm, my first wood farm that I built, I had a TNT machine there to blow the wood up, so I didn't have to worry about harvesting the wood myself. That thing, the amount of times I thought I'd built it far enough away from my wood machine and I hadn't, because it kept blowing up my wood machine that I'd built. That's like the worry that the explosion's going to be too close to the machine and it'll just blow it up. And then you might get a stray glitching bit of TNT just go wherever it wants to. So I ran mine off of a hopper clock to start with, and then I just shoved my rapid fire because I wanted to be done a bit quicker and create more of a mess. And next one done. There we go. We are getting there, peeps. We are getting there. Now this is going to be a problem, isn't it? Because they're going to be able to get through that one, and they're going to be able to get through that one. I'm going to have to block that up. Ce n'est pas problème.
Bread. Cook my beef.
We're going to put one there, and then we're going to put one there, and then we're going to put one. I'll put it there just so it's in a bit rather than being right at the end. Because we're having one there as well, aren't we? So just in a bit of a random place. Yeah, I've got a feeling they're going to be able to get through there. Not in that one. They've got to be in that one. They are. There we go. I don't want them to get through there, so that's going to have to be caved in, locked in. And that one's definitely going to be blocked in, so is that one. We shouldn't be able to get in these. I mean, I'm not going to get into them from that side, I guess. Oh, you're having a laugh now, aren't you? Bear with me.
There's no rush, I'm just jumping on because I can.
Yeah, just give me a shake of a monkey's tail and I'll find my way up. I hope I don't fall, because that would be painful. Oh yeah, there's a slime just spawned in and jumped in. Oh, all the way out to go all the way in. Hopefully. Oh, there's a slime above me, that's not going to let me sleep now, is it? Oh, it is. Wicked. Wicked, wicked. Junglist massive. Can I make it to there, do you reckon?
American seconds must like last for ages.
I know, right? Oh, he does make it.
Well, he's obviously an actually second rather
So that,
than
yeah,
one.
rather than a normal person second, it's an Ashley second. There we go, peeps. Slimes do indeed spawn down here. We have had some. I mean, I did an epic fail. I just kind of elytred and fell. I didn't even elytra. I just fell down the vines. Epically fell. Do you know what? I think I'm gonna have enough. I really do. I think we're even gonna have more than enough. You wouldn't think that there could be such thing, but there is. Right, let's crack on with the next one, and I'm on a roll. It's just happening. It's all getting there. I was contemplating leaving the clearing of the area, but I thought, you know what, it's going to take me long enough to build the farm itself, and I figured that, you know, you guys would get bored watching the farm itself being built, because it's just placing slabs after slabs after slabs after slabs after slabs. So I thought I'd get the area cleared out and everything ready, so it's just this bit that you have to suffer. But it's cool though, 'cause it gives us time to sit and chill and have a chat and catch up with the peeps that are watching. You can come and say hi, we don't bite. Oh, poo. Poo, 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 poo. Right, now I'm hoping that this is going to spawn in a lot of slimes, because if I do all this and it doesn't, oh, I will cry. Like, I've had so many slimes spawning in this area whilst clearing it out and up on the swamp, so if this doesn't get them to spawn in, I'll be upset. I've actually got to sneak over to my original bamboo farm, because I need to just double check on how the unloader is built, because I can't remember. I've not built one for a while. Tell you what, the when I was building the TNT machines, I hadn't built one for ages, and I totally forgot how to build it. I started building it and I was like, that's not right, there's something quite wrong with this. And I tried again and still wasn't right, and I thought this isn't. I need to have a look. So I went on to onto Creative and had a look at one that I'd built, like his one I built earlier, and I was doing it totally wrong. Well, not totally wrong. It was only like a little bit wrong compared to where I was at with it. But by the time I finished building the TNT machines on this, I was building them literally with my eyes closed. Well, near enough with my eyes closed. Not literally, because that would have been even more dangerous than building them in the first place. Yeah, and then you're gonna go on that one, and then you're gonna go on that one, and then you're gonna go on that one, and you're gonna go on that one. That's where you should have gone as well.
Controller died.
Oops. That's not good.
No.
Come on, plants.
I watched pot nether boils. Speaking of nether, did anybody? Well, I mean, not the nether. No, I just wondered, did anyone catch the Minecon at the weekend? Any of our viewers or any of the residents catch Minecon at the weekend? I actually missed it live because I was busy at the weekend, so I actually missed watching it live. But I had a bit of a catch up. A couple of YouTubers have put some videos out on doing a quick recap on what was discussed at Minecon 2019, and the next biome to be updated is the Nether, and I've got to admit, it looks really cool. It makes the Nether look a lot scarier. Yeah, it kind of makes it look like, yeah, I definitely don't want to go in there now. And there's new mobs coming as well. So just to make it even worse, there's going to be a mob that is hostile to pretty much everybody, and it will attack you on sight. It will attack skeletons and pigmen on sight. It just seems like it's just a bit of a nasty creature. Looks like a bit of a warthog. Can't remember what it's called for the life of me though. But there's two of them. It's something beast it's called, because there's this thing that's called something beast, and then there's a mob that's got the same name as this minus the beast, and they behave a little bit differently to the beasts. They're more like pigmen in their sort of behaviour. Need to do that'll go there. That one's going to go there, so we've got to get rid of you. Boop, boop. I can't believe we've been going for an hour already.
What?
Yeah, 58 minutes. Yes, yes, yes. That's right. Tell you what, if we were to do like an hour stream on this, I mean, you wouldn't get anything done, would you? I mean, I've got like 1, 2, 3, 6 platforms maybe. Like 6 platforms done in an hour. Excuse me. So if we was to do a stream for an hour, there really wouldn't be a lot. You can't get much done in Minecraft in an hour. I might do a video of that. Might do a video of it, I think. Start like a new survival world and see how far we can get in an hour. I mean, people do speed runs in real quick time, but you know, speed runs. And that's my dog snoring. From that side, and then we go 2 from that side, and then you're there, which is 3 on the 3rd, isn't it? So that one, and then that, is it that one?
What else can I do?
It's 3 up off the wall and on the 3rd from this one. So it's there. Douche. I like things to be symmetrical in case you hadn't noticed. I just think it looks better. Let me stick one there, and then we stick one there. And then we proceed with the next layer. If somebody wants to come and help me with it, feel free. Just get into that moment now where you're like, oh, have I nearly finished yet? And then you look up and realise that, no, you've still got a few more to go. Do 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 do. Other theme tunes are available on request. Now.
I can't understand this. Every time I come on this world, my chests, well, one of my chests at least, is split down the middle. Won't go back to being.
No, you have to destroy the one chest and then put it back in again. I actually had it on a chest earlier. I was looking at one of the chests that I haven't looked at in ages, and it split. Now the ones on my boat seem to do it. It's only certain chests do it.
Well, I can't understand it because it's the same chest all the time. One of my others did the same thing, but that sort of fixed itself.
Hmm.
And then also I've just gone up to a chest and it wouldn't let me in the chest. It was like open, no, open, and then finally opened.
Might have something on top of it. Headhunter, just to answer your question, mate. Minecraft Monday isn't cancelled because we're here, mate. This is Monday. This is Minecraft. Minecraft Monday definitely isn't cancelled. Not on our channel. We love it too much. I thought they'd sorted out the issues with the other Minecraft Monday that was taking place. I thought they were still going, but maybe not. Headhunter reckons it's cancelled. Headhunter's just said it's cancelled. Oh. Poop. Come on, up we go. Up we go. There we go. And then we just go this way. We're getting there, folks. We are getting there.
Time to do some beating, no? I think.
The thing is, there's obviously there's a lot of YouTubers that play Minecraft, and there's a very popular series that goes on at the moment called Hermitcraft. And if any people that watch Hermitcraft, you'll know that they do a lot of time-lapse videos of building things like this. And you know they get it done in like sort of 20-30 seconds, and they do say obviously that it doesn't take that quick a time to do it. It is obviously it does take a lot longer to do it, but doing it on a live stream like this, it does give you guys an idea of how long it would take you to do something like that. Now obviously we've had a few rest like bed breaks and stuff, but yeah, it does take a while. You have to be committed to do one of these. Yeah, you're going there, aren't you? Same as the guardian farm that I built. That one took a while. I'm just gonna guesstimate about there. That guardian farm took, all in all, from start to finish, about 24 hours, I think. So that's putting in the sand perimeter and draining the water out of it and taking the temple down, which I had massive help with, and then rebuilding, you know, my farm layout. I think all in all that took about 24 hours. It can be done a lot quicker than that. But it's quite tricky doing it on survival. especially when you have guardians just spawning in and attacking you. Just saw a kamikaze slime.
That's what we like to see.
Yeah, he just I don't know, but he must have spawned in on the surface, and he's just fell in. I mean, it's not. There's not literally like slime farms. One of the easiest farms to build, really. Then there's nothing to them. It's literally a spawning platform with torches on it to keep it lit, so that no other mob spawns on there. And an area where they're going to fall down and die. It's probably one of the easiest ones. It doesn't require any. Oh, poopy, any major redstone-ness. Oh, what am I doing here? What's going on? Come on. Put it together. Your collection system will require a bit of redstone, but that's about it. Someone's got loud buttons.
Pull me to the ground.
Frustration.
Yeah, I'm trying to build a little bridge way over to the where I need to go. Ah, Enderman.
If it sounds like this is 5 stars first time exploring outside, it's because it is. There's a reason 5 star doesn't like to go outside too much. And it's, well, there's several reasons. Endermen, skeletons, zombies, creepers, lava. Pretty much all of the bad things in Minecraft.
Yeah, I don't like that. Freaks me out.
I feel like I haven't done that right. I have done that right. 2 blocks in and there. You're on that one. Join that one. Join that one. Yeah, you're on that one. There we go. And then we'll get. Should we get one more there? Yeah, go on then. Did we do that on the last one? I hope we did. That was quite a random thing. That guy came in, said Minecraft Monday's cancelled, and then left.
Weirdo.
Yeah, it's like, okay then. Definitely not. I mean, we're definitely here. I'm pretty sure we're here at least. It sounds like we're here and feels like we're here.
Yeah.
If I'm not here, then I mean that's going to be a nuisance because it means I'm just going to come back on and still have to build this again. I am concerned that I haven't seen or heard any slime balls, any slimes. I mean, I should be able to see the slime balls from up here really, but I can't see any. So I am concerned that... oh no, there we go, look at that. There we go. There is slimes down there. Sweet.
Why do I get a feeling I put my plants wrong?
Because you did.
I was going to say
yeah,
that.
I begin to think I have.
Yeah, if you think there's something wrong, usually there is.
I can't figure if I've done it pumpkin, melon, melon, pumpkin, or it's just how the plants have gone on the squares. I can't.
Have you got pick block assigned to a button on your controller?
Yes.
Right, go up to one of the plants with either like melon seeds or whatever. Like, make sure you've got melon seeds and pumpkin seeds, but don't have them selected. So make sure you have melon seeds and pumpkin seeds on you. Go up to the plant, do pick block on it, and it will give you the seed in your hand that it is. And then obviously you can then go to the next seed in the row and then do the same thing again, but obviously make sure that you've gone off of the... So like if you do pick block and it's a melon seed, go off that in your inventory, do pick block on the next plant, It has to be on the plant, not on the fruit, like on the stem. So do it on that, and it will show you the seed that it is, as long as you've got that
Yeah.
seed in your inventory.
I'll have a look at it. I'm just trying to get some beetroot to grow. I've only got 6. I've planted them, so I'm just waiting for them to grow so I can plant
Doing
some
some
more.
beetroot.
Yeah,
I don't
I've
think
got-
beetroot's used for anything, is it?
It's probably not, but I'm trying to do a little farm of everything. I've got wheat, potatoes, carrots, pumpkin and melons. I want to do beetroot. And then I've got space for something else in the second building, so I'm gonna find something else to grow.
See what else you can do. So
And then
carrots, potato, and wheat are they're like
The
your
main
staple.
ones.
Yeah, they're your staple. They are.
Yeah, I've got them growing, and then I've got
Native beginner farms.
41 oak yeah. So I can plant oak trees. I've got 41, so I think I might do like a little tree farm of some sort. Do obviously a manual one, because I'm not doing it automated.
Okay. The
I'm just
best
trying to use what I've got.
best tree farm for a manual, I find, is like a dark oak one, because you can plant the saplings in a 2x2 formation, bone meal one of the saplings, and it will grow into a massive tree that's 2x2. So you'll get a lot more wood for it, and it's just, I don't know, I just find it's a bit like, for collecting a lot of wood, a dark oak one's pretty decent for doing it. Oak and other trees, they grow in like a 1x1,
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
so you're obviously going to get less.
Yeah, like I said, I've got 41 oak to plant, so I'm just gonna literally just plant them.
Well, I don't normally use wood much, but obviously I did for my boat, so I went and just collected up a load of trees, but it was all manual. Like beginning of the game, I literally just planted trees, bone milled them, harvested them, planted them, bone milled them, kept just rinsing and repeating and doing that. And then I built a tree farm, and I tell you what, I don't know how I ever did it without one. I really don't. It's so much better. Just stand there and hold on to L2 to plant the saplings,
Yeah.
and it's just, yeah, this is just awesome.
Obviously, you've seen my buildings that I've built from my farms. Do you reckon it's worth making another entrance inside of one, or do you reckon it's worth just doing a separate building and having animals inside? I'm thinking do one separate for the animals.
Yeah, because you've got that second building, haven't you? You've got the first one, which has got all your farms in it. Then you've got the one after that, which is, I guess, that's going to have your other farms.
Yeah, it's like you come down the steps into the first set of doors. That's my 3 main foods in there. Like I say, my carrots, my potatoes, and my wheat. Then you go up another set of stairs, through another set of doors, and that's where it's going to be the pumpkin, melon, my beetroot, and whatever else I can plant in here.
Sugar
And I'm
cane,
thinking, yeah, I've got sugar cane in here, I suppose.
bamboo as well. Sugar cane is good for paper and obviously for making cakes.
Yeah.
Cake isn't a particularly interesting or beneficial item. It's something you can have. The thing with cake is it will store 1 hunger, but you can use 1 bit of cake 6 times. So you know, it should theoretically last. But I find that there's other foods which are, I don't know, they seem better. They keep you fuller for longer. You know, all your kind of meat stuff does about sort of like 3 to 4 hearts when it's cooked and stuff. So 3 to 4
Yeah.
hunger bars. Ooh, I'm out.
I'm thinking I might just do another building a bit somewhere around the back. But I might do it out of oak, so it's like a proper like barn style building instead of all brick,
Yeah.
and have it literally just of little areas for the animals. Like I might a little corner for sheep, a little corner for cows, a little corner for pigs. Or might leave the pigs outside.
I mean, I'd probably go with cows rather than do all of them, but it's entirely up to you whichever you want to do. You can stick a few in there, stick them all in there, whatever.
I just want a few of each. I'll probably have two or three of each, just so I've got a bit of everything in
there.
Because I think I'm back onto some water, so I might even be able to do like a little fish farm if I can find something decent. Oh no, then back onto water. Or do I?
I thought I'd run out of. Oh, that worked. I thought I'd run out of slabs. I've actually just gone through my first shulker box full of slabs, which is pretty cool because it means that I should easily have enough because I'm right near the top now, so I'm quite happy about that. And we know slimes are spawning, so that's good. So far, so good. And as well, I'm hoping, because my boat is actually loaded whilst I'm over here, because I was smelting some of this earlier whilst I was digging it out, and it actually finished smelting by the time I got back to my boat, so my boat is actually loaded in whilst I'm here, which means that if I'm on my boat, this should be loaded in, which means that slimes will spawn. I may have to fly over it because this is a complete chunk. This is. So this is a 16 by 16. It's actually this is a full chunk. It's not a crossover of a couple of chunks. This is a natural full chunk. So I may have to fly over it to load it in. It may already be loaded when I load in the boat. So because I think my boat might be built, and I'm wondering whether that the thing with the chests. I'm wondering whether or not they're kind of. I don't know. See, I don't know if it's the same on here as it is on like the PC. So if it's loaded on like the boundaries of a chunk, it might have issues when it loads. Like the PlayStation might have some issues when it loads in. I don't know if it is or not though. So don't quote me on it. Because it's not every chest that does that splitting thing for me. It's only certain chests would do. Like none of the chests on my boat, I don't think they've ever done it. I don't think any of the chests on my boat have ever done it. Maybe might have had one go actually. So it's an issue with some loading of some form somewhere somehow. Do you know what? 10 stacks of torches, totally overkill. Totally overkill. Yeah, that's right. And then this one goes there. Yep, and then that one goes there. And then that one goes there. And then that one goes there. And then we'll stick one on that block. And I'm hoping the torches are in this one. They are, thank goodness for that. I haven't gone through many torches. I've gone through a few. I haven't gone through many. There we go. There was me. That was it. We are getting there. I want to see if I can do this within the 2 hours. I should be able to. I should easily be able to do this within 2 hours. It's only placing some blocks in. I say some blocks. It's quite a lot of blocks. Now we may get some spawns. We may get no spawns. Say no spawns. We're definitely going to get spawns. All these platforms should. They should be spawnable because I've put it on the top half, so it's. Yeah, they can spawn on them. And because I'm in a swamp, even though they spawn below level 40, I'm in a swamp, and in swamp biomes they can spawn a bit higher up. So I'm hoping that it will actually spawn them higher up as well, which means that all of these spawn platforms will contain slimes, which means that I will be rolling in slime balls. I end up building like a house out of slime balls because I have that many of them. Because my base is right next to a swamp as well, like it was kind of handy because slimes spawn in swamps. It was just kind of handy because I was, you know, when I needed them for my sticky pistons, I could just come over to here and get some. So I did get myself a reasonable amount. There we go. Yeah, I'm just going to finish that bottom off. I'll do these platforms and then I'll go and finish that bottom off because that bottom will take a lot less time than this. And then we can start seeing about getting the slimes up the top. Should have time to test it this evening and see if it's working and how good it works.
Should be okay then?
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty much near the top of it, so I haven't got much left to go before I've reached the top area, or where I'm going to put the last platform. So I should be all right to get this all sorted. Famous last words, though.
Yes, definitely.
That one's there, that one's there, so we need you there, and there, and we need you there, and that one. That one and then that one goes there, and that one goes there.
How did that do me? Ooh,
I mean, I did see slimes down the bottom, but I can't seem to see them from up here. I'm concerned.
13.
Oh no, there we go, look at that. There are a couple of big ones. There was a big one down there. He didn't go off. Did he not go off because he can't fit? Because that's going to be an issue. Which one was he on? There he is. Oh, there he goes. Oh, I made that mistake, didn't I? Ah, no.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
I knew it.
I think he broke it, Jackie.
Yeah, it sounds like that.
Or it's broke him, I'm not sure which.
Yeah.
I'm staring at one of the big slimes, and he is practically hovering. A 2-wide gap is not enough for a slime to get down. They need a 3-wide gap. Bugger. That's a nuisance because if any of them big slimes spawn in, that's going to stop others from spawning in because they're not going to fall down and die because they can't, because they don't have enough room. Which means I either make the spawning platform smaller, which I'm not going to do, or I've got to dig out that entire wall on both sides. That's so painful. so painful. Why are you falling down? You're not supposed to fall down it, mate. You're supposed to climb up it. Oh my god, I can't seem to get up the vine. It's because I'm pressing X. Apparently you don't need to press X to get up the vine, you just walk up it.
Yeah, you don't do anything.
Yeah, I forgot to press X to go up it, so obviously I'm pressing X to go up it and it's engaging my elytra. And I keep flying down it. Man. What a bugger. So I spent ages putting all of these walls back together because I went crazy with the TNT and blew holes in the walls. So I literally pillared up every single wall and filled in the holes up until the top part where I kind of got a bit like, you know, bored of doing that. So I just torched behind it and put a front face over it. So yeah, after all of that I've now got to dig another layer all the way down.
Oh dear. At least you know now.
Yeah, I did have a feeling that they wouldn't fit down. I thought the big slimes are only 2 blocks wide, but I think they might be 2.5 wide. Or technically 3 wide. And I'm not taking out... probably be easier for me to take out a layer of the platform on each side. To be honest, that'd be easier than taking out the wall, but then that's going to reduce the spawning spaces. So I'd rather not do that. I'd rather have the extra spawning spaces and just dig the walls out a bit further on the sides. Get more spawning in them. That's alright, I'll do that at a later date, that's fine. I'll change that later on. I just want to get the farm finished, which we nearly are with the platforms. All I've got to do is sort out the collection of the slime balls, and then I'll tell you what, these apples are rubbish. Absolute rubbish source of food. I need to get myself back up my carrots. Yeah, so we're going to sort out the collection system, and then yeah, we'll see what we're looking like after that.
How many nights has it been now? I just realised it's night time again.
Couldn't tell you. I'm Jamiroquai. Other artists are available.
I'm about to say I've just been like stood in my farm trying to get everything to grow so I can pick it and replant it. And I've just looked up, it's like, oh, it's not done.
It can't.
When did it go dark?
So it can't have been 3 because Jack has not been in bed.
Yeah, I didn't think
I'm
that.
indoors anyway, so it doesn't...
No, so I normally set my clock by you. If you go to bed, I'm like, well, it's got to be nearly 3 nights now.
Nope, sorry.
Darn it. Right, I think I could probably squeeze in... I could probably squeeze another couple of platforms actually. I'm going to say I can squeeze one more platform. I think I can get away with doing 2 of them. Yeah, this area is going to have to be covered up at some point as well. I should have just done that as I was going up, shouldn't I, really?
Yeah.
Why didn't I do it as I was going up? Because that goes to the bottom. Oh, I'm in Egypt sometimes. I've left a wide open space. No. No, I thought someone would sing the song then. I left a wide open space, like, just for getting up and down. And I could have just filled it in as I was coming up, and I didn't. So now I have to go back through as many layers of this as I've done, which I don't know how many layers there are, but it's only a 2 block wide gap anyway, so it's not like it's, you know, it's nothing too bad. Can actually make it 1 block wide now on these two, so they're going to be a bit better. But I've got to go back and fill it all in.
You are very keen on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nearly there. I think that is going to be the last layer there. I'll keep this top platform as it is, which will spawn in some big old slime. Don't know if I'm going to... Well, mind you, the vines are going to go, so I'm going to take out that wall, so that vine will go, which won't be an issue. I actually don't know how many stacks of slabs I've got left. I think I've still got another 9 in the shulker box. Plus whatever's on me, so... 1, 2, 3, 6 and a bit. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah. Oops, I missed that one. I think that's going to be the last one. I could make this 2.5, or I could leave it at 3. I might leave that as 3 for now. Be fine. But that will be it. That will be the last platform, and it would be better if I finished it as well. It would definitely be better if I finished it. I love how many platforms this is that I've built now. I'm going to count when I go down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide. That's what I did with potatoes, wasn't it? 2, 4, 6, yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's go and have a look at what else I can plant.
And I shouldn't really need this here because we're quite near the surface, so I should get enough light in from the surface. Should. I'll leave it as is though. I don't know what to do. I might take another layer out later on and put another platform in, but I mean, I've got plenty of platforms here. There's not really a great deal of point, and maybe I'll put a glass roof on it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So we've got 1, 2, 3. 15 spawning platforms. That's how many we've got. 15 spawning platforms. That is, yeah, but that's, you know, you can never have too many. I'm hoping that all of them are going to work, because they'd only work up to Y40, and I've gone down to Y16. If they don't all work, then they'll stop at Y40. They won't spawn above that, but they should spawn above it because I'm in a swamp, and they can spawn up to Y59, I think it is. So should be fine. famous last words. I mean, it's producing quite a lot of slime balls. Like I say, this is without using golems. The traditional method is to use golems to... yeah, they're gonna go. Use golems to entice the slimes to go over the side, but yeah, the slimes are a bit kamikaze. Didn't I have magmas on me? I thought I had them on me. Right. Let's magma blocks. There we go.
Of course, that's somewhere.
That's there for that one. That's there for that one, and I've got to take that all the way out from up there to down here, 16 along, and I can't use a TNT for it because it will blow this up. So that's going to be done by hand, and this one over this side is going to be done by hand as well, and that's going to go the same all the way top to bottom, an extra layer out. Always best to double check these things before you build something like this, but hey ho.
Indeed.
Yeah, we live and we learn sometimes. Oops. No! No! Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Doesn't sound
Oh
good.
dear.
Oh dear.
Yeah. He died.
That's
Right, this-
embarrassing.
It really is because of what I done. I was climbing up the vines, and I decided to see if I could elytra up the vines. So I put my elytra on, and then decided that I was going to try and see if I can fly up them, and I did. And then I went as far up as I could go, head-butted a block that I put in, and then fell the rest of the way down. And yeah, I just sat and watched myself fall. I didn't even bother trying to stop myself or anything, you know.
And what did you learn?
Nothing. Not I'm stupid not to do that again. I've learned that you can elytra up, but you need to make sure that you go up the one where there's a gap and not up the one where there's a block right in front of you that you're going to headbutt. That's definitely not the wisest choice. Although there is an achievement. I'm going to try it again. I might die again. There's an achievement for going through a 1x1 gap really fast.
Oh dear.
Nope, that didn't work. Oops. I best wait for a bit because I'm going to kill myself again. I did it last time. I don't know. I did it. It's perplexed me, that is. Nah. Oh well, never mind. I best stop and down to 2 hearts. I best not do that again because I'm gonna die again. And it cost me a lot of rockets as well. I don't have an infinite source, unfortunately. I've got the paper, I just not got the gunpowder. And creeper farm planned for over there. This is my very first farming area. Oh, why have you got stuck again every time?
What do I need to plant sugar cane?
It needs to be built with water around it.
So if I don't have water, it won't let me plant it at all.
No, it has to be built next to water.
watering it somewhere. So how am I going to build that in here then? So I'm going to have to do watering rows, aren't I?
Yeah.
Fair enough, I'm going to have to go and get some buckets of water.
I know you're going to
So I
stop
haven't
there
got
now,
them.
aren't you? So let's just do that for a minute, because I can't remember exactly how to build this. If I remember rightly, it's literally a... Is that a detector rail? And then that runs down the other side of that, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure that's a detector rail. No, it'd be activator. What is detector? Yeah, detector rail with redstone running along the side of it.
So grab my bucket.
There we go. Where's my redstone gone? Is that why you're not working? Because it's... No, because that should be there, shouldn't it? Yeah, so detector rail, 2 pieces of redstone dust, and then a repeater, which goes into a block. Yeah, and then that powers the redstone dust, which activates the torch, which then the torch has a block on top, like that, which then powers that and opens that up, because you'll hit that, and that will unpower that, and then the system kicks in because we've got a comparator coming out the back of there to detect whether or not there's anything in that hopper. So that actually turns it off first. That detects when the hopper's empty, so that stops it from coming back on because the mine can't be there. That then powers that and goes back on. Yep, sorted. I think I've got it. And then you just need a hopper to pop that into, drop it into a water stream. Job done.
I've got 4 buckets of that. Some
Okay,
sugar
there.
cane. Oh, it's gone dark again. I think I'll wait.
Yeah, it's definitely night time.
I don't know to
Oh, where's
sleep
that
or
gone?
not.
There's my redstone, that's where it went. I might, but I'm going to have to wait till I get back to my farm. And you'll then go back onto there. That'll send you up and down.
I will.
4 pieces. Where was they then? There, 3, 4, oh dear. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm putting that in there. I shall be jumping in bed shortly.
No problem.
I'm just getting back over to where I was. Maybe not. There we go. Work, god damn it. No, 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 no. Mate, I'm having a nightmare. I think I just need to take my lighter off and just walk. I'm on a right nightmare with it, I tell you. Right nightmare, right, so I need that. I need the other one, which I've got. There's nothing in there I need, is there? Why would you do that? Egypt. I will need that soul sand at one point. We don't need any more slabs, so you can go back in there for now. Don't need any of that, don't need any of that. Don't need torches either, they can go back in there as well.
Oh, I'm nearly kangarooed out.
Nearly kangarooed. That's a new one. What does that mean? Tired, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I needed it again, didn't I? Come here, Beacon. No, sod you. Right, we've got to hope that I've got the stuff I need, because I think I have. I'm pretty sure I have. That's just smooth stone slabs, that one, isn't it? There's a minecart in there. I've got hoppers. We've only got 2 hoppers, that's good. So I've got 2 minecarts, so... Go away, you. Oh no, I need more hoppers tonight for this thing. And I need detector rails. I don't think, but mate, you need to go away. I've got detector rail. That's good. Dude, seriously, go away. I can get it going. I can get most of it done. I can run that. I've got. I need 2 comparators, 2 repeaters.
Wow, I'm doing. They're not knowing there.
Lots. Where's my
sausage?
Do you know what? As I got a load of these slabs, I may as well use them. Right, so the unloading system's going to go this side. Because I'm going to make sure that it's going to stop there, so we want to go to this block here, so that will be the hopper. I bet I didn't pick up powder, I didn't pick up powder, bro. I've got 18 of that, so be careful with it.
So I need to fill that up with water.
There.
There you go.
No, it's not there, is it? So detector rail, 2 pieces of redstone, and repeater there.
Take that one out.
Which will go into that block. Which will go into a redstone dust. Which will power that block. You know, you just think like, I'm just doing this wrong now.
Yeah.
I've literally just looked at the thing that I'm building. Oh, don't do that. Yeah, I just looked at the thing that I'm building, and I definitely can't be doing it wrong. Well, I could be doing it wrong. I shouldn't be doing it wrong. No, we'll leave you there for now, because that's going to go there, but the hopper's going to go there. No, it's not. It's going to be 2 pieces of track, and the hopper's going to go. Right, where's the hopper going? There. You want to click there and click there. So the hopper's going to go there. And that goes there, powers a redstone torch. That's where the hopper's going on that square. So I am doing it wrong somewhere. I just can't work out where.
Pig, grab some little water. need to make another pool.
That's going to face that way. So that's going to come out. Which is fine, because that'll be where the dropper will go. We'll do a couple of hoppers there, drop it that way. That's fine. That will be the... yeah, I've totally forgotten what I'm doing. Well, not what I'm doing, but how I'm supposed to do it. Yeah, oh. Yeah, no good. I'm going to go back and have a look. I have forgotten what I've just looked at about 20 seconds ago. My brain's all frazzled. I'm kangarooed, as Jack would say. As Jackie did say.
Yeah. You must be getting old, because that's supposed to be a code word, and you've totally forgotten it.
Oh, yes, isn't it? I didn't even clock when you said it. If you hadn't have mentioned it, I still wouldn't. I'd have been oblivious.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I don't know what's going on in this game today. Oh yeah, I'd have been oblivious to it. I wouldn't have known if you hadn't said anything. So that Chinese taco's taking a lot of seconds, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's forgotten us. Oh well.
I think it's forgot us. Oops, it's landed in my field and destroyed it. Right, so let's have a look at this again, because I've no idea what I've done. So, we need to take you out. We need to take you out. You can come out. You can come out.
I'm not supposed to do that.
Okay. You can come out. You can come out. Right, so that goes into that, which has a block on top of it. I don't... I'm losing it. I am actually losing the plot. Right, where's that hopper gone? I've got it. Right here. Right, so that goes into there. Redstone dust. That's not... So here's that. That powers that. Which powers redstone dust with a block on top of it. And next to that you have to compare it coming out of there. Which I've got. Compare it goes into block with a torch on top. So I could have sworn that there was redstone dust on it, on this bit there. It's kind of going right with it. Hmm. I took my eyes off my screen for a moment and crashed into shit. not good.
No.
It's been very quiet tonight, hasn't it?
Hmm.
Very quiet. I've not seen any of our regulars. Oh, someone's woke up the admin.
Was there?
Yeah. The admin's just popped a comment on.
Oh, that's nice. He or she.
I didn't know they were on this evening. I know they normally are, but I didn't know they were
They're
on.
always watching and listening.
Yeah, always keeping
They're
an
like,
eye on us.
make it look like they're not there, but they are.
Always keeping an eye on us. I need chests. I've got 20 over there. Should I? Why can't I make a hopper? Oh, it's 5 iron in a chest, that's why. For Pete's sake. Ugh. Right. Let's get you. And let's do that, and then we'll go 8. 8 seems like a good number.
Yeah.
9 I've got now. Oh, so I didn't put that one back over there, did I? So that would be 8, yeah, that's cool. There we go, that's me iron. Gone. I've got that wheat which I've just uprooted, so that can go into there. Right. Oh, it's night time again. Everyone asleep, or are we alright to stay awake for a bit?
You're alright.
Cool. Give me a chance to get this thing finished. Well, I say finished. Get it ready for collections at least. I've finished taking out the other walls off camera. Because it's bad enough having to build all this lot on camera, but I just wanted to be able to see how it was, how they come about being built. But, yeah, doing the walls, I'll do them off camera because it's a lot. There's plenty of slime balls dropping down, so that's a good sign.
Yep. It's working.
Yeah. Did I get them both? Did, hopefully. Yeah, I did. Alright, so that goes under there, which is good. That's where that's supposed to be. That allows it to collect off that last block. So that's good. Just check that I put this side under. I should have done. I didn't. See, that's why you got to check these things. Because I didn't put it underneath. And it's supposed to be underneath. Have I got any powered? Yep, we'll go one there and one there. Okay, so that is supposed to be there like that. Goes under there. That will go there. We'll leave it as a 2 wide for now, and we'll have a look at where we've put our little collection system. There it is. Let's get my hoppers on the go. We'll have them going that way, like that. You are kidding me, I've only got one piece of normal rail. It's got to be powered then.
That's supposed to be next to each other or not?
There, that'll go to. Right, so that is fine. That goes the. Oh, mate, you're kidding. I've just. No, I haven't. That goes there with a torch on it. that has a block on it. So he hits that, that hits that, hits that, that has a block on top of it. There's a block in front of it. There's redstone dust on there.
Ow.
That doesn't feel right. That needs to be a powered rail. And I didn't put in a redstone torch there. Of course I didn't. Why would I? Why would I put a redstone torch in when I need one? Oh, mate. You'd think I wouldn't have built one of these before. Honest to goodness. I'll give up. I really give up. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I've just... Twice now I've been over at that bloody place and...
He's lost the plot.
Yeah, I've been over there twice now, and both times I've looked at it and I'm like, right, yeah, got this. Second I get back over here, I'm like, nope, gone, forgotten. Don't know what I'm doing. And I know you're going to connect to that, but you shouldn't be connecting to that because the rail ain't even facing that way. I am literally like, you know, kangaroo. Shouldn't that be on a block as well? Because I mean, that's... That should... Yeah, because that shouldn't be there, that should be underneath. I think I've got it, I think I know where I've gone wrong. I'm an idiot. I'm an actual idiot. Actual idiot. I'm total idiot. Oh, and you're getting powered off of the redstone torch underneath there. Right, okay. Alright, so we're not having a redstone torch down there then. Right, so let's see if I put you there. That powers that. Super duper. There we go. Oh, my word. It's always, every single time, is always just the simplest of things. It's usually just one thing that you've done, you've put something in the wrong place somewhere, or haven't put something somewhere, and that's what causes the problems. Every single time. That's exactly what's happened here. That goes there. That needs to come off of there. That will then go on there. That will go on there. That will go on there. That will go there, which keeps that powered. Yes, indeedy. Oh man, what the heck? You stay as you are. You go there. Mate, I tell you what, I've never had so much fun with redstone as I have this evening.
Yeah, it sounds like you're having a great time.
Best
having a
best day ever. Like, time of my life. You know, this is just... It's just awesome. When it works, it's fantastic. Why are you... Oh my life. No, 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 no.
I'm just having a look at, apparently, you know how there's just now on TV, there's, what's it called? Britain's Got Talent All-Stars thing.
Yeah, the champions or something, or the greatest or whatever. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Which has been quite good, because obviously you don't really get to see the acts that are on in other countries and stuff, so when they're coming over here to do it, you're thinking, no, they're pretty good, how come we don't have anything like that? So, apparently the X Factor is doing the same sort of thing, right? But it's not like All-Star from like previous X Factor things, it's apparently celebrity superstar singers. Now I'm looking down the list of these alleged celebrity superstar singers, and yeah.
Not very celebrity or
pretty...
superstar.
No, I mean there's it's like they've got a group section, and they've just bunged some people together. They've got you know that Love Island that's on.
Yes.
Well, they've got like 1, 2, 3, 4 folk for the Love Island, and they're called the Islanders. How original.
How original.
They've got sports stars in a band, Ben Foden, Tom Evans and Levi Davis, and I'm assuming they're all rugby players. I know Ben Foden and Tom Evans are. And they're called Tri-Star. Clever. Brendan Cole and Jeremy Edwards. Right, now Jeremy Edwards, I remember him from original Hollyoaks.
Yeah.
Back in the day. He played Kurt Benson, he played. And he's apparently in a band with Brendan Cole, and they're called Colin Edwards. Yeah.
I'd never would have got that one. I wouldn't have, just wouldn't have got it.
Social media stars and CBBC presenters Marks and Harvey, that's what they're called, and influencers, whatever that means. Never heard of any of them.
Yeah, influencers is a saying that gets thrown around quite a lot these days.
Yeah, it's quite amusing. But looking at photos of Jeremy Edwards, he's aged quite a bit. No offence if you're watching us, Jeremy. Sorry. They've got the overs category, right? You're gonna laugh at one of these. Journalist Martin Bashir.
Okay.
I think he done the Michael Jackson program thing. Talk show host, get this, Ricky Lake. Go Ricky, go Ricky.
That's a blast and past.
Quiz show champion Jenny Ryan, which is her for the Chase, the ginger one from the Chase.
Never heard of her.
and actress Victoria Econoy, she was in Corey.
Never heard of her either.
Unders, Megan McKenna, I like her.
Never heard of her.
No. Hayley Hasselhoff.
I'm guessing in relation to David.
Exactly, daughter. Two other ones that I've never heard of, and Kevin McHale. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be good. If any of you guys are watching, hit that.
Come say hello.
Yeah, we'll support you on stream. We'll tweet our support for you. We'll Facebook our support for you.
I mean, I need some support at the moment. I'm about to have an emotional breakdown, I think. Do you know what? I've built this before, and I've built this minecart collection system before, and I've built it several times before. Granted, not on this build I haven't, and not for a long time. And I'm just having a right nightmare with trying to work out how the heck I did it. Like, I've got the system set up, and it's correct to a degree. Like, it's... but then it's not. Like, the train's coming too fast, so I need to slow it down. That's simple. Take out powered rails. That's fine. But for some reason, it's picking a signal from somewhere, and it's changing the track, and it shouldn't be changing the track unless I've got a redstone torch underneath there, which there shouldn't be a redstone torch in underneath there, because I took the redstone torch out. That one there I'll put in. If it's that, you know if it's that torch.
He's gonna scream.
And scream until he's dead.
I'm gonna turn my mic off for a minute so I can sneeze. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, sneeze. That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, of course.
Hands up if you believe that he's going to turn his mic off to scream. Oh look, nobody.
Screaming. No, so nobody believes it's turning my mic off to scream. Okay, then hand up if you believe it's turning my mic off to sneeze. Then, like I said. Yep, everybody, my hands up.
I think you're gonna scream.
My hands up.
Yeah, scream.
I mean, to be honest,
Scream.
I'd scream on mic. I was thinking worse. It's still turning. Why are you still turning? Stop turning. Moment of truth. Nope, still did it. Still friggin' doing it, and it's now annoying me. Like, there's nothing under there. There is nothing there for you to be doing it. Like, there's no reason that should be activated. That is only activating that. That's correct because that goes there. That powers that, which then powers that. And that comparator down there powers that. That's fine. That turns that off. Right then. That doesn't power the torch. Is there something on top of that? Am I missing something? Am I missing a block on top of there? Do I have to go back over there a third time? Because I really don't want to.
No?
Oh, I really don't want to because I shouldn't have to, but see, this isn't the issue though. It's not this. This is working. See, that's turned that off. Now it's back on. So that's working. That bit's fine. We know that's fine. We can leave that the heck alone. Right. What we now need to work out is how this is switching track.
I am going to, because I'm finished what I'm going to do on here. I'm going to stay in the chat of, but I'm going to jump worlds.
Okay, okay.
So I can finish off my job on my world. Say my other world, it's not even mine.
No
I
problem.
give up having my own worlds.
Yeah, too many incidences.
I'm not doing it anymore. I can't handle that sort of pain. You've never experienced pain like it. It's boring. Oh.
Right, so that's going too fast. No, I didn't even actually pick it. Did I? I'm an idiot.
Wow.
Let's try again.
What a busy baby.
Has he done a bit, has he?
He's done a fair lot since I've known with you guys, yeah.
Right, let's try this again.
Oh, it's going night time again.
Okay, nope. So, because we're going fast, maybe we go back to about there. That's what the torch underneath, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Why would you not be the one with the torch underneath you? Right, and put the torch there, the nut block goes on top. And that goes there. I'm determined that this thing is going to be, you know, ready in some shape or form tonight. Like it's gonna be done.
It will be done.
Yeah. If I have to stay on for another 17 hours, it'll be blinking well done. Right, so I can't actually stay on for another 17 hours because I actually have to be up early tomorrow morning.
Ooh, sounds ominous.
And pick the old girl up.
That was quick.
Why is this not... Right, that's it, I'm done. I am actually done. This is going off.
He's Romeo done.
It's going in the bin. The game's going in the bin. I've had enough.
Oh.
It's proper rage quit time. It's stupid machine. No, I'm just kidding.
Only the lowest form of the low rage quit off of Minecraft. I'm just gonna put that out there. And you know it, and I know it, and everybody knows it.
I was only joking with the rage quitting. Anyway, I am going to go because it is going to be getting on a bit, and I'm not working this out anytime soon this evening. So people just got to see me sitting there, putting a bit of track down, picking it up, putting it back down again, putting it back. I can't work it out. It's just not working for me this evening. So I think the best thing is to quit it.
Call it.
Call it, as they say. I don't know what we're going to call it, but we're going to call it something. See, now that's just done that again. Why? I don't want powered rail all over it, because powered rail is making it go too fast. Which means that when it hits this, it's not activating it. Which means I even need to put more rail in this bit, which I'm going to have to do. All of you is out, 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 out.
Adam, you need to come and have a look at this when you're done.
Yeah, look, I might leave it until you actually done it all, and I'll just a big surprise sort of thing.
Well, I said that, and I
Yeah.
got told off for that. So you need to go and have a look
That's
at it.
a long way off. So yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not particularly into football. I know it's a football stadium.
Whoa, spoiler alert.
It's
I know, right?
God, you just... like, nobody knew.
oh, sorry, my bad.
Do you have to like it to appreciate it?
Yeah.
I suppose there is that, I suppose.
Show you how it's done.
What, the master build? Master
Yeah.
building?
You're the master How mature. Giggling to that.
Right, so I've fixed it.
Right.
Kind of.
But I was waiting for the bit.
Yeah. I just don't. I honestly don't. Oh,
Nearly. I was just getting frustrated with it.
Potato farmer. Sick man. There you go.
What the rubber duck is actually even going on?
We can't do. No, that's okay. Surely not.
What, rubber duck?
Yeah, because I mean it's too that's touching cloth, that is it not?
If they can say it on an advert for sweets, I'm sure I can say it on a stream.
Hey, rubber ducky,
I don't know, rubber duck.
Yeah, Roundtree's Randoms.
Indicator?
Roundtree's Randoms say it. If they can say it on an advert for TV that's aired.
Yeah, adjudicator says that you're okay.
I'm okay. Right, that's only loaded 2. I put more than 2 in there, didn't I?
Do you remember when you were up visiting and we threatened to bring the other telly down and have 2 big PlayStations and the 2 tellies in the living room?
Hmm.
Yeah, we did that.
Did you?
Yeah. It's easier for building this because we obviously share the laptop and that, so. And then the wee man stay when he came in for school, he was like, "Can I bring my telly and my PlayStation down so that I can be beside you?" And I was like, "Hang, that's overkill, to be honest."
Yeah, I think you had a bit carried away there, Sunshine.
Yeah. It's bad enough that we've got ours, both of ours down here. I mean, we'd have to start charging money for it. We could open our doors out to the people and say that we're an internet cafe. Gaming cafe.
Internet gaming cafe. See, now it's changed again. Why are you changing? What is going on? Oh, I don't know why this is happening. You bugger off. I've had enough of this tonight. I really have. It's just frustrating me now.
Again. Call it. And then take a break, and then with fresh eyes you'll be able to fix it. You know I'm right.
If I'm going to try this, and if this does the same thing, then it's bigger good. It's bigger good. It's something to do with the detector valve. The detector valve is changing the track, and it shouldn't be changing the track. And now it's gone and got stuck down the end. Nice one. The detector valve shouldn't be affecting this track. It's at the level it needs to be at, but for some reason it's affecting the track, and I don't know why it is.
Sounds
If it's these 2 pieces, do you know what? I bet it is. I bet it is that. I bet it's because them 2 pieces there. If I get rid of that and that, and get rid of that, and get rid of that, and if I put them down there, I bet that will fix it. If that doesn't fix it, then I literally am at my wit's end.
stuck.
Yeah, couldn't even tell you what would need to be done to fix it. If it's not this, then I have absolutely no idea what it is. Like, I can't put in too much powered rail, because if I do, the system doesn't work, because it can't stop the minecart in time, because it's going too fast. So yeah, that needs to be a powered rail. Idiote. And that would need to be a powered rail, because that's where the thing is. No, that would need to be a powered rail, because that's where the thing is. There we go. Let's try that again, shall we?
We are getting there. We are getting there, right. Let's
Slowly but surely.
see if this does the job. Right, so far so good. Now we've got to see if that's going to work. Nope. Why are you not? Like, there's no reason why you shouldn't be. That's power enough when it gets there. That's why. That's why, because I'm a big idiot. So why are you not affecting that rail then, but you're affecting them too?
I just want to be weird.
Fixed it!
That time.
Better late than never. Boom, fixed it. Fixed it. Jobbo Dono, there we go. Will not be defeated by this thing. Like, honest to God, I have built this thing before and I've never had this much trouble with it. The only trouble I had, well, I've only had this much trouble with it before. It's always the same kind of problem that you get with it. And that is the minecart comes in too fast and the system can't deactivate quick enough before the minecart shoots back off out again. So you just take out a fair few powered rails and, you know, you're done.
I'll clear that up enough in this. I think I'll have my walls down. A tree farm down here somewhere out of the way.
And we've got our first few slime balls coming in.
I'll clear this out a bit.
How many was that? 6. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Good.
Right, so I've got to leave that bit open now so that I can get back in there to do that. And then all that's left to do is do the other side and then we can start collecting slime balls. And that is something I shall do later. We've got the one side put in. I'm not going to get the other side doing in this evening. So yeah, there we go. Ladies and gents, a fully kind of almost sort of working slime farm.
It works now, that's what counts.
It works now, yes.
Yeah.
It does work. Slimes spawn in often on these platforms, they move to the edge. The smaller slimes will fall down. What I need to do to finish it off is take this wall out. As you can see, we've got like about 6 big slimes up there, so that is actually stopping the other slimes from spawning in. So yeah, there's like 6 up there. So I'm going to dig all of this wall out here, and that will allow us some more space for them guys to fall down. I'll run an extra layer of track down the end there, and that should be it. That should be all I need to do. But yeah, this collection system will run constantly. This will never be off, this will always be on. It'll keep running up and down, it'll pick up all of the dropped slimes and then it offloads them into there. And what we're going to have is a comparator output off of this. That's going to go into a dropper. We're going to take an output from the dropper and have that spat into a water stream, and then the water stream is going to probably link up about here, I think it will be. Bless you.
I was about to say that.
It will link up there, and that one will link up to the same, and it'll be good. It will shoot it all up the top, and we'll be laughing. But that is it, ladies and jelly spoons, and ladies. I'm gonna have a quick drink. 1 second. Apologies for the croaky voice, but I'm not very well this evening. That's what I'm blaming my lack of brain power on this week. Not being very well. I'm blaming it on that one, so I'm sticking to it. But that is it for the evening, I do believe. It is time for us to put ourselves to bed.
I do say goodbye.
Good night, sweet... I don't know what, that's not even right, you know. That's just not even the right one, is it? So, anyway... It's the first bit of singing we've done tonight, to be honest. I haven't really done any singing tonight.
No, we've not.
Join us next week, when we will have another episode of Minecraft Monday, episode 16, which is now, that would be like, what, that's 4 months been going for, isn't it? 4 months! 4 months! Cannot believe we've been doing this for 4 months. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. Been on this world for 4 months, and I mean, we haven't really done huge. Like, we've done loads. We have done loads. Like, it's not fair to say we haven't done anything, because we have. We've all done loads. But in the grand scheme of things, we haven't. There's still loads more that there is left for us to do, and that we'd all like to do. So yeah, definitely keep giving us a watch. And if you like it, like it. If you love it, give us a sub. Always got to be done. All that's left to do is to say goodbyes. So it is a goodbye from me.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
There we go. Keep an eye out on our socials for any impromptu streams midweek. There may or may not be some. You never know.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Right. Let's turn it off. Shuffle paper, shuffle paper, shuffle paper. Goodbye, ladies and gents.